reading from Ecclesiastes. And I know this, that whatever God does is final. Nothing can be added or taken from it. God's purpose in this is that a man should fear the all-powerful God. Whatever is has been long ago, and whatever is going to be has been before. God brings to pass again what was in the distant past and disappeared. Moreover, I noticed that throughout the earth justice is giving way to crime, and even the police courts are totally corrupt. I said to myself, in due season God will judge everything man does, both good and bad. And then I realized that God is letting the world go on its sinful ways so that he can test mankind, and so that men themselves will see that they are no better than beasts. For man and animal both breathe the same air and both die, so mankind has no real advantage over the beasts. What an absurdity. All go to one place, the dust from which they came and to which they must return. For who can prove that the spirit of man goes upward and the spirit of animals go downward into the dust? So I saw that there is nothing better for men, that they should be happy in their work, for that is what they are here for, and no one can bring them back to life to enjoy what will be in the future, so let them enjoy it now. Next, I observed all the oppression and the sadness throughout the earth, the tears of the oppressed, and no one was helping them, while on the side of their oppressors were powerful allies. So I felt that the dead were better off than the living, and most fortunate of all were those who have never been born, and have never seen all the evil and the crime throughout the earth. Then I observed the basic motive for success is the driving force of envy and jealousy. But this too is foolishness, chasing the wind. The fool won't work and almost starves, but feels that it is better to be lazy and barely get by than to work hard when in the long run it is all so futile. I also observed another piece of foolishness around the earth. This is the case of a man who is quite alone without a son or a brother, yet he works hard to keep gaining more riches, and to whom will he leave it all? And why is he giving up so much now? It is also pointless and depressing. Two can accomplish more than twice as much as one, for the results can be much better. If one falls, the other pulls him up, but if a man falls when he is alone, he is in trouble. Also on a cold night, two under the same blanket gain warmth from each other, but how can one be warm? And one standing alone can be attacked and defeated, but two can stand back to back and conquer. Three is even better, for a triple braid cord is not easily broken. It is better to be poor but wise youth than to be an old and foolish king who refuses all advice. Such a lad could come from prison and succeed. He might even become king, though born in poverty. Everyone is eager to help a youth like that, even to help him usurp the throne. He can become the leader of millions of people and be very popular, but then the younger generation grows up all around him and rejects him. So again, it is all foolishness, chasing the wind. As you enter the temple, keep your ears open and your mouth shut. Don't be a fool who doesn't even realize it is sinful to make rash promises to God, for he is in heaven, and you are only here on the earth. So let your words be few. Just as being too busy gives you nightmares, so being a fool makes you a blabbermouth. So when you talk to God and vow to him you will do something, don't delay in doing it, for God has no pleasure in fools. Keep your promises to him. It is far better not to say you'll do something than to say you will and then not do it. In that case, your mouth is making you sin. Don't try to defend yourself by telling the messenger from God that it is all a mistake to make a vow. That would make God very angry, and he might destroy you. Dreaming instead of doing is foolishness, and there is a ruin in the flood of empty words. Fear God instead. If you see some poor man being oppressed by the rich, with miscarriage of justice anywhere throughout the land, do not be surprised. For every official is under orders from higher up, and the higher officials look up to their superiors, and so the matter is lost in red tape and bureaucracy, and over them all is the king. Oh, for a king who is devoted to his country, only he can bring order from this chaos. He who loves money shall never have enough. The foolishness of thinking that wealth brings happiness. The more you have, the more you spend, right up to the limits of your income. So what is the advantage of the wealth, except perhaps to watch it as it runs through your fingers?